Hey everyone, I've got a really quick build today, and yes, it is still with that repurposed wood from the canopy bed frame. I didn't want the design to be simple, I didn't want it to be just a basic rectangle, and I also wanted to mess around a little bit with some joinery. Super simple, but I wanted to give it a shot. In that first step, I used the miter saw to cut both ends of the 4 pieces at 45 degrees. In each of those 4 pieces, we drill half the length of a wood dowel, and then we plug it with the only 4 dowels that we're going to use in the whole project. The next step here is we're actually making 45-degree slits in our piece at the 1/3 and 2/3 mark, and this is going to be where we can fit our shelving. I was making way too much dust inside, so I moved everything outside. And here I'm just using my router to give a clean bottom square edge to those slits, because the circular miter saw, or the blade that is circular, left these like convex slits. So I was just squaring those out. And because it's joinery, you see really quickly what it's supposed to look like. I actually ended up removing those dowels to set the piece on top, and then drill a hole all the way through on those 4 locations. And that would ensure that my hole would match up with both pieces of wood, and I could put the dowel straight through. Once I had those holes drilled, it was just a matter of putting some wood glue and plugging it with the dowel, and obviously waiting for it to dry. And with the wood glue dry, you're all done. And I'm really happy with this. It took no nails, no screws, just some joinery and those last wood dowels to keep things all secured. It would be cool to do without any wood glue, maybe a future project. And yeah, here I'm just setting it up, and the clutter of our shoes with my roommates goes from a mess to just neatly put away. And I'm really psyched about that. And the last thing I'll say with this build is you'll notice there's a lip on the top shelf, and I didn't add that. That was actually already there from the backing of the canopy bed frame. That was like a sort of trim, and I thought it was a great feature to accentuate the top shelf and just give it more character. So yeah, I love using every feature of the wood.